You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
The champ just trying to embarrass the opposition.
I felt that from here. The challenger's vertebrae area must have suffered major damage. Up and down. Falcon arrow.
Incredible.
Going to be woozy after that impact.
Oh, man.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
The champion dodges the 2 count.
Too early for that pin attempt.
Stops that offense from connecting. It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it.
That was one way for the champion to send a message. Will there be a response in kind? Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker.
Neck breaker.
Very nice.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Punk is just doing what he pleases.
Punk wasting no motion on it.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Immediately powers out.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
And he has an answer for King.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Sit out, pile driver.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here.
And he got there. He made the tag.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Ooh, bullseye. Right into the pin.
And the champion gets a shoulder up just before 2.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania. But that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change. A legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens on the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right. Let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about her.
Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring. Ouch. Kick right to the midsection. Gut kick. Nothing fancy there. Right in the breadbasket. Oh, what a springboard kick by Lynch. She's taking things to the floor here. Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Uh-oh.
Gets herself out of harm's way. Great way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time.
She's taking things back into the ring.
From behind, back suplex.
Setting up for something here. It took too long setting up for that maneuver. And this could really be an opening for something even bigger over the course of this match. Set clothesline.
Becky just mocking her now. The man connects.
And for the moment, Jax gets knocked down a peg.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack. The man is locked in and moving on a GOAT level here.
Kick connects, hooking it up. Spiked with a rose plant.
This could put a stop to Nia.
2. Kicks out, just kicked out.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
And Becky Lynch is nothing if not a thinking woman's competitor. Surely she's already thinking about her next steps.
With an elbow. Hammerlock applied by Becky Lynch into the reverse DDT.
Look at this, leg drops, not finished yet. How about another?
Heading up to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
Look out below.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Oh, this match is now all over our announce area.
Oh, this won't be good. This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Has the arm into a hammerlock cinched in.
This arm breaker. Ooh!
Ooh! Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Got out of the way. Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
These two trading one blow after another.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Oh.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Boom! And a big boot.
Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent.
Turn Nia Jax around there. Becky Lynch with a great shot.
And Becky now getting in position.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Spiked with a rose plant.
Will that sew this up for Becky?
There's 2. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley-to-belly suplex. It was actually a Becky-to-belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement directly to her former close friend Bayley. Forget about your big mutiny plans and look at me.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bailey.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bailey's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bailey. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me.
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bailey? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around, the glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bailey to the ring, and it seems Bailey accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kyrie Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kyrie's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kyrie's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kyrie Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bailey, I gotta...
From the middle rope.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Breaker.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Oh my God.
Flatliner into the middle turnbuckle.
She's tossed right out of the ring. She's bringing the fight outside. Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. Lifted and completely helpless here. Boom, what impact.
We should probably, we should probably go.
Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way. Oh, no, she's got her on our announce table. This is not going to end.
What are they thinking now? Oh, my.
Oh, to the announce table, but a DDT with a thud. Shane losing some focus on the task at hand. You gotta be kidding me.
From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Suplex.
Launched.
And now the gears are turning for Becky.
Yeah, Lynch is appearing unstoppable.
Ooh.
Lynch pausing to soak up the adulation.
Kyrie felt that coming.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Bang! Moving into the ring.
Kyrie clearly wants a fight here.
Whoa! You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
And Sane is continuously on the defensive.
Zane's on the wrong side of most of these exchanges. Chucked right out of the ring.
Watch out!
She escapes the attack.
Double axe handle.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match. Tope Atomico finds the mark. Sometimes you just got to show off and show out.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Oh, my...
Oh, she missed.
Oh. One kick. Two kicks and a clothesline.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but
Right hand will counter.
Effective arm drag.
oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Maneuvers out of the way.
She might be nearing the end of her rope.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now. Boom! Oh. Boom! Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
These are the kind of attacks that completely throw off your equilibrium.
This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much.
And it is getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
And things are just going from bad to worse.
This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects.
And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now.
This is just getting uncomfortable at this point. Oh, there it is!
This could end it all. It is cinched in deep.
Interesting. Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
The dreaded poison mist. Oh, didn't see that one coming.
And Sane's killer instinct really shined through there.
Yeah, Sane able to unleash some hellacious offense to bring things to her favor.
From the top, double stomp.
Oh, the old boot stomp. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Kyrie thinking big.
Sane about to launch into orbit.
Insane elbow.
Kyrie might have just ended things.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh my God, big first right into the buckle.
Looks like she's going to shake it off, but she needs to make sure to protect her head better.
Oh man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Uh-oh, don't bring the fight over here.
Better clear out, guys.
Uh-oh, positioning her opponent on the announce desk. We're gonna see it. We knew exactly what was gonna happen when we first saw the monitors removed from the announce table.
Becky.
Oh, wow, rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Well, it might have been Kairi's hands, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the Horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bayley out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
Punk exposed you as the mastermind behind those masked attacks that brought us all together against Mutiny. I don't need that kind of extra heat surrounding me.
And you believed Punk? Come on, like I could do such a thing.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this. Alone.
The mind games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast a lot with Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light.
If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bayley after everything we've seen, she's going to need the luck of the Irish.
Oh!
Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock.
honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
What a way to get out of that one.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Becky will solo her opponent with a kick to the gut, and now going to turn things here.
Driving her opponent down. Hit hard and straight into the pin.
Gets the shoulder up.
She's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Becky now with an unrelenting attack.
Becky's dishing out a last kicking.
Suplex!
Launched.
The usually prepared Bayley didn't look like she was expecting that move.
Becky giving her all and managing to land a nice blow there.
A quick reversal from her.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex brings them down.
Here we go.
Oh my, apron senton.
Into the barricade.
An elusive Bayley there.
And a suplex. Oh, what a strike to the back.
Double axe handle smash.
She throws her back in.
A bone-rattling knee. Oh my gosh, what impact! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
These two going strike for a strike, it seems.
Ooh! Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Boom!
Who will break first? That is the question.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Exhaustion's
nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here.
And that'll end this exchange right there.
Lynch with a back kick to the body, hooking the leg, and driving them down.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Ooh, DDT delivered.
Turns it into a pin attempt.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon. Becky Lynch looking to end this one. This could do it. I can't believe she's hanging on this long.
She's got a tap.
No escape.
Oh, this trap, but she gets away.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Narrowly escaping there.
Shin breaker. Not done yet. Nasty dragon screw.
Uh-oh. She could be setting up for a submission here.
Got the leg snared in a submission. My good. Trying to show how bad she wants to stay in this match.
Big clothesline.
Lynch has Bayley right where she wants her. Oh, man.
Becky Lynch looking for it.
Handle slam.
Becky has opened up an opportunity.
Two. No, she kicked out.
That right there is why Bayley is a role model. Resilience, intestinal fortitude. Some could say Bayley never stops fighting.
And maybe now Lynch has to revise her game plan because it wasn't enough to keep the competition down.
What now? Oh, a stop to the belly welly. She saw that coming.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. Bayley could be thinking about the end. Cross plant. Lynch is done. And straight into the pin attempt.
Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
And Bayley is consumed with anger. Has to be frustrated. Not putting her away there.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Snap suplex. And Lynch suffers even more damage now.
Yeah, Becky is getting dragged into some deep water.
Oh, look at Becky.
Ooh, manhandle slam.
Lynch got all of her.
Oh, this could be over.
Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on. Come on, Bayley. Shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about Mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from Mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky. You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now Mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bayley either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bayley we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside Mutiny? Becky, this is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
I'm heading over to Raw to get us one more ally.
I like it. Just make sure they're a good fit. And this means everything.
I'll do my best.